Welcome in. It is day 303, and you're speaking with the Meeples Champion. And today, we're going short and sweet. This isn't a big game. This isn't a long game. This probably won't be that long of a review, because the game is going to be Can't Stop. Now, I don't have this game physically, as this is a game that I've only ever played on Board Game Arena. The game is very simple. You're going to get 4 dice, and you're going to get a play area. You roll your dice, and you're trying to see what combos you can make to figure out how you can spend the dice. So, you might roll a 6, a 6, a 5, and a 3. Well, you can make a 12 and an 8. You can make an 11 and a 9. And that's going to be your cutoffs for how you can use these dice. So what do you want to cash in on? You're going to have this, essentially almost like a temple that's set up, or a big triangle. And it's going to say to you, well, if you want to get the 12, you're going to put a little block on the bottom one, showing that you're on it. And if you're getting that, you're also going to be getting with it an 8. So you put one on the 8. If you're picking it, you have to pick it in the groups. Now you have to roll again. But now those 2 are the ones you're on, and you can only be representing 3 at a time. So you roll again, and you go, okay, well this time I rolled, a 1, a 3, a 4, and a 5. Well, you could do the 3 and the 5 to make your 8 again, and that means the 4 and the 1 are going to go after a 5. And if you don't want to do that, you might say, I want to have the 1 and the 3 to make a 4, the 4 and the 5 to make a 9, but you can only choose one of them. So you figure out what your combo is, you do it again, and then you decide, do you want to stop? If you do, you pull off the black, you put on the color of your view, and that's where you are right now on those. If you don't, you roll again. But at this point, if you don't roll any of those 3 numbers, you're out. Everything that was in the blacks comes off the board, next player up. If you choose to stop, you put your color in place of the blacks. That's where you get to continue from if you roll those numbers in the future, and that holds your spot. So it's going to be interesting because 12 and 2, they only have to go up 3 times, and you can, if you end it and you're at the top, you get it. And then 3 and 11, they're 5 times. 4 and 10, they're only 7 times. The 5 and the 9 are 9 times. The 8 and the 6 are 11 times, and the 7 is 13. It's higher up for the ones that are easier to roll. It's more likely to roll a 7 than any other number. You can make a 7 with a 1 and a 6, a 2 and a 5, a 3 and a 4. So you make your rolls, you stop. The next player goes. It goes around. Whoever's able to capture 3 different lanes will win. But as you start locking down lanes, it gets harder and harder for players to go on their next turn. Because when they make that initial roll, when all of a sudden a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6 are no longer available, it starts to get tough rolling those dice. Those are some likely numbers to be rolled. So that's the game, but why don't we jump in? Let's talk our 7 categories and see where this one lands for us. When it comes to the art, unfortunately, it's really not much art to this game. I don't like the box. I find the box to be ugly. I don't necessarily like the playmat. I find that to be ugly. I don't think this game sells itself well. I think Board Game Arena is a great spot for it because, to me, it's a game I wouldn't want to waste my money on. If I saw it in a store, it wouldn't make me want to buy it. So for me, thumbs down. Your components. I mean, you get some little wooden blocks that represent the blacks, and then your colors, and then you get your mat. And that's it. That's all there is for components. There's no complaint. They're all fine. They're going to last. They're good. I'll give it a thumbs up. Your price. This game comes in at like 20-ish. Now, 20 doesn't sound like a lot. But do you need to spend 20 bucks on a game that you could just draw? I mean, you could literally draw this out. I'd rather spend the $20 on a year subscription for Board Game Arena and just play on there whenever I want with people who are available all the time. To me, 20 bucks is way too expensive. If this was a $5 game, sure, but for what it is, it's too much. Thumbs down. Your difficulty. This is an easy one for kids, easy one for beginners. Experienced and experts? That's why I like it as a Board Game Arena game, because it's an easy I just want to throw 5-10 minutes on something. What can I do? Okay, the game averages 7 minutes on that site. So that's a perfect range for a quick little, I want to do something to, because I gotta go in 10 minutes and I want to play a game, but I don't know what to play. Or somebody shows up if you're playing online on Board Game Arena together, or if you and a friend are just hanging out in a house together and you're waiting for friends to get there, you can pull out your phones and play on your BGA accounts. You're fine. If you have the physical game, same concept. It's not like it's a hard setup. It's literally put the mat down and roll. So for me, I think that the difficulty's fine. Thumbs up. Replayability. I mean, this game, I've played this game like 15 times in a row before. This game is all about replayability. 15 times comes out to like an hour and a half. So like, yeah, I could spend a night just rolling and having fun with this game and talking about what's going on in life with my friend and not having to overly think in the game. I think that's the great part about this. Thumbs up. Keys to victory. That's where this one falls a little short. There's not a lot of keys. The whole game is random. When you have randomness be literally the entire factor to your game, there are no keys to victory. It's the luck to victory. So as much as I enjoy the game, thumbs down. Is it unique? To me, this is a very base level dice rolling game. This could just be compared to any roll and write. You could literally get rid of the pieces and make this one of those boards that you could just do the dry erase, and it's a roll and write game. So for me, it's not unique. It's a very simplified version of an entire category of game. It's a very base roll and write. So I have to give it thumbs down. Overall, what do I think? It's a fantastic game. It's a great one to jump in and just play for 5-10 minutes with friends. It's a great one to kick a night off or end a night with somebody as, friends are getting together and they only have so much time and you have your big game for the base of the night, but when there's only a few of you at the start, at the end, you have a game to play together. I think it's one that I would not recommend to buy, but I would highly recommend to go get your Board Game Arena account and add it to your favorites, because it's one that I like to toss in there every once in a while. Well, it has been day 303, and we've been speaking about the game Can't Stop. And you've been speaking to the Meeples Champion. Like, share, subscribe, and check down below in the description where I'll be adding an Amazon link in case you want to get this game for your collection. And don't forget to jump on Board Game Arena, look up my name, the Meeples Champion, and ask me to play a game, friend request me, always there for a play. Until next time, I'll talk to you tomorrow.